Hello everyone, Vicki is Shard here with Nature's Best Art. Thank you for joining me today. Today I've had time, all this week actually, to work on my Project 24. Now my Project 24, if you remember, I did some spring cleaning in the craft room and I came up with 24 projects that I'd like to do. And some of them are going to be turning into gifts, like my Father's Day journals that I made a video on, and this week I've been decorating trinket boxes for my three little granddaughters. The twins are going to be actually 3 in December. That's a boy and a girl. And then I have 2 other grandchildren that are going to be 4. So I actually made them necklaces. That is, I think, I don't know which way to point. It's over here on my side. But, and they turned out really pretty. But I started this, week thinking about it, and they're still kind of young, I think. I was a little concerned about, the necklace being around their neck, how grandmas can be. And one day, I'll make them necklaces. But I turned them into to trinket boxes, decorated trinket boxes, and I think they'll really like that. Now I'm going to be turning my camera down so you can see, watch me talk about how I made it and what materials I made it with. Okay, so here's let's zero in on this a little bit. Let's see if I can zero in for you. Okay, there we go. So these are some of the materials I've had, for many years, and I have a lot more. And so then I'll show you what actually I made out of that material. And you know what? I used just what I had in the craft room. And what I did was I took the ribbon off that I had on those necklaces, and I'm going to show you how to actually make this today. And this is actually a piece of jewelry that I've had for years. I've had these earrings, and I don't wear them anymore. They're so beautiful, and I've always wanted maybe to do something with them, and that's what I did with that. I used ribbon and some buttons, some washi tape, and I'll show you actually how I made this. And then I put a little piece of felt in there on the bottom. And so I was just able to grab what I had in my craft room. That's one of them. And then here's the other one. That was really cute too. And so this little part here has like teal on it. And so I will use my teal washi tape, my teal ribbon, black ribbon, and then the material that I had. So that I thought turned out really pretty. It's kind of modern, I think, looking. And then, that's my birdie clock. And then this one here, for my other granddaughter, it has a button on it. And then a real pretty ribbon and a button here, and the washi tape and a ribbon and the material. So let's get started, and I'll show you how to make these little flowers out of material. Okay, so here's the my material I'm going to make that little flower out of, and I already started it. I'm going to show you how I started it. What I did was I went on a site called Treasury, and I'll link that below. If you're on YouTube, you can, she's on YouTube. And so I made it, actually I cut a round circle out of my material, 3 inches, and so this cup was 3 inches across. So I put my cup down and cut my material. And then, so I came up, I did that 6 times. So this is the circle that it created. And all you do is you fold it in half, and you fold it this way. And then, you iron it. And so now I have 6 of them. I made 6 of them. And then you start stitching each one. Now you'll want to pull it taut and tie the thread once and then another time, so you have 2 knots to close it. So it creates this pretty little flower. And it really doesn't matter, I don't think, which side you can have, you can put these on. This is the open side. I don't think that really matters. I wouldn't be concerned about that. And then this is my box that I've had, for a long time in my craft room. I just had this from, somewhere or other. And so this top part here is 4.5 by 3 3/16 my material. I just put that on there, and I have hot glue under there. And then I put my felt here just to save some time. And I actually cut this part of the box off. So if in your box, you can cut any parts off that you want. And then so let's start with the washi tape. I was so glad to be able to use up my washi tape. I don't have too much. I just have a little bit of a drawer full. You really don't want to buy a lot at once, because I actually heard that it's not long lasting. It doesn't so. And right there, because of the opening, the way that box was, I cut it, and then I had to really work with it a little bit to get it just right at that point, but it did fine. There's my hot glue gun, and I love using the hot glue gun, really. I actually have two types of hot glue gun. The really hot one, the big one, and then I use the smaller one a lot. Then I put my ribbon on. And there you see me using this Tombow mono glue. It's really nice for getting into corners. I use that a lot on my projects. And I thought glue in the back there, this Tombow glue, would be better than a hot glue gun. I think it would hold the washi tape a little better, so that's what I used right there. It's nice. You don't have to, basically once in a while you'll have to cut the washi tape, but mostly you can just tear it off. Now that's a spool of thread. I used that to use my 2 round circles that I wanted to put on both sides of the flower, and that was just the perfect size. You just grab anything you have in your craft room that will work for those little circles. Just makes the flower look finished, I think. And I put this cute little snowman thing that was hanging down from another, actually a pin that I just received, that I wanted to use this. I wanted to use it for this. And I put my black button on there, and my bow that I had made. I always work on little bows in between my projects, so I have them available. It seems like I'm always grabbing a bow. And I had a little excess hot glue there, and I just was taking that off. And now I'm starting to put the black Sharpie all around where you can see the cardboard. And on the other boxes I have other Sharpies, they're permanent Sharpies that I used. I think one of the boxes I used a blue one, a navy blue one, another one maybe a green, can't really remember, but I matched it with the colors of the box, and that worked out really well. I liked it. You can use probably paint maybe If you don't have the Sharpies, colored pencil, I suppose. Anything you have. And I put it in the front, just so that everything looks harmonious. And I suppose if you don't have a box like this for something like this, you can maybe put a button with some ribbon to hold it on with, or and anything you have that would work. But this closed really nice. Oh, you can put a button on the top and the side and use baker's twine to close it. I'm just clapping because I was just so pleased, so happy with how they turned out. I think they're just adorable, just so adorable. I just love them. So this one I'll probably save to maybe make 3 or 2 other ones that I can give my 3 little granddaughters when they start growing up for Christmas. And then remember, now this year I'm going to be giving them this one here. It's that earring of mine that I wanted to recycle, and I just love the colors of this one. And I just made do with what I had, in my craft room. And then my other 2, remember, were these 2 here. This one with the heart, and a pretty pink bow. And then this one here with the what I call a modern color, the green and the blues, just so pretty. I just love them. They can use them, maybe put special stickers in them, or their little bracelets, or if they collect little rocks, anything, so I think they're going to really enjoy those. And now, you can make, if you don't have the washi tape, you can use duct tape here. You can put rope on it if you want, or ribbon, anything like that. Anything you have, any materials you have in the craft room. And I really liked making this this flower because I didn't have to take out the sewing machine. It was just so nice to make. And so really enjoyed that. So if you don't have hardly anything to do because of our times of this staying at home with the COVID-19, unfortunately, maybe this will give you some ideas. So I hope you had a fun time watching this video. If you'd like, please share it with a friend. Until next time, happy creating.